Feeling stuck? Let's ignite that motivation. Ever find yourself struggling to get motivated to work? That feeling where your to-do list is a mile long but your get up and go just got up and went? Honey, let me tell you, you are so not alone in this. It's a super common experience, especially when we're juggling so many hats: entrepreneur, creative, professional, human being. But here's the good news. Motivation isn't some magical, elusive unicorn. It's something you can actively cultivate and spark. And I'm here to show you exactly how. You're not alone. Here are some top tips to get you back on track. Today, we're diving deep into practical, actionable strategies that you can start using to reignite that fire in your belly. We're talking about transforming that feeling of I too into yes, I too. Think of this as your personal motivation makeover session. We're going to equip you with the tools to not just find your motivation, but to build a sustainable system for staying driven, focused, and totally in love with what you do. So, grab a notebook, maybe a cup of your favorite tea or coffee, and get ready for some serious aha moments. Because by the end of this video, you're going to feel empowered, energized, and ready to tackle your work with a renewed sense of purpose and excitement. We're not just aiming for a temporary boost, we're building lasting momentum. Are you ready to transform your workday and honestly your life? Let's do this! Alright, let's talk about the absolute game changer when it comes to motivation: setting clear, compelling goals. I mean, think about it. How can you be excited to move forward if you don't even know where you're going? Goals are your roadmap, your North Star. They provide direction, they give your work meaning, and they are the fundamental answer to your why. Without a clear why, any task can feel like a pointless slog. But when you're connected to a bigger vision, a meaningful outcome, even the challenging parts of your work gain a sense of purpose. It's not just about ticking boxes. It's about building something incredible, achieving something that truly matters to you. This is where your deepest motivation lives. Now, I'm not just talking about vague wishes like I want to be successful. Nope. We need to get specific, actionable, and, dare I say, exciting. Think SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of grow my business, how about acquire 3 new clients in the next 30 days by implementing X, Y, and Z strategies? See the difference? That clarity is power. Write these goals down. Put them somewhere you can see them every single day. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a non-negotiable. Seeing your goals regularly keeps them top of mind and reinforces your commitment, making it easier to choose actions that align with them, even when distractions pop up. And here's another layer to this goal-setting magic. Break those big, audacious goals into smaller, bite-sized steps. A giant mountain can feel overwhelming, but a series of small hills? Totally doable. Each small win builds momentum and fuels your motivation for the next step. Visualize yourself achieving these goals. Feel the excitement, the pride, the accomplishment. This mental rehearsal isn't just woo-woo stuff. It actually primes your brain for success and keeps you connected to the emotional payoff of your efforts. Your goals are the fuel, and these practices are the spark plugs that keep your engine running hot. Next up, let's talk about where the magic happens, or where it be happening: your workspace. Creating a dedicated workspace is more than just having a desk. It's about crafting an environment that signals to your brain, okay, it's time to focus and get things done. The benefits are huge. A dedicated space minimizes distractions, helps you mentally switch into work mode, and can significantly boost your productivity and professionalism. Think of it as your command center, your creative cocoon. When you step into this space, you're signaling an intention, and that intention is a powerful motivator in itself. It's about setting yourself up for success by design. So, what does an amazing, motivation-boosting workspace look like? Well, for starters, it needs to be clutter-free. Seriously, a messy desk often leads to a messy mind. Take a few minutes each day to tidy up. It's a small habit with a massive return on your mental clarity. Then, think about what inspires you. Is it a particular color? Plants? Inspiring quotes or artwork? Natural light? Make sure your space is well lit, and if possible, ergonomic. Your physical comfort plays a big role in your ability to stay focused and motivated for longer periods. You want a space that feels inviting, supportive, and totally. Don't underestimate the psychological impact of an environment that's tailored to your needs and preferences. And listen, you don't need a giant corner office with a view to make this work. Even if you're working from a small apartment, you can carve out a dedicated corner, a specific chair, or even use a screen to create a sense of separation. The key is consistency and intention. This space, no matter its size, becomes your sanctuary for productivity. When you're in it, you're there to work, to create, to make things happen. By consciously designing and respecting this boundary, you're telling yourself that your work is important, and that, my friend, is incredibly motivating. It's about creating a physical anchor for your professional focus. Chapter 3. The Power of the Pause. Recharge to re-engage. Okay, this one might sound counterintuitive when we're talking about boosting work motivation, but trust me, it's a game changer taking regular breaks. So many of us, especially high achievers like you, fall into the trap of thinking that to do more, we just need to push harder and longer. But our brains and bodies aren't designed to operate at peak performance non-stop. Ignoring your need for rest is a fast track to burnout, decreased creativity, and ironically, tanked motivation. Regular breaks are not a luxury, they are a fundamental component of sustained productivity and well-being. They allow your mind to rest, process information, and come back to tasks refreshed and with new perspectives. Think about techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work in focused bursts, say 25 minutes, followed by a short break, around 5 minutes. This isn't just a cute productivity hack, it's based on the science of how our attention spans work. During these breaks, it's crucial to actually disconnect. That means stepping away from your screen, not just switching from your work tab to social media. Get up, stretch, walk around, grab some water, look out the window, do a few jumping jacks, anything that shifts your physical and mental state. These micro breaks help prevent mental fatigue and can actually spark new ideas when you return to your work. The key here is to be intentional about your breaks. Don't wait until you're completely exhausted and can't see straight. Schedule them into your day, just like you schedule meetings or important tasks. Make them non-negotiable. It might feel weird at first, especially if you're used to powering through, but you'll quickly notice the difference in your energy levels, your focus, and yes, your overall motivation. By honoring your need to recharge, you're actually investing in your ability to perform at your best. So give yourself permission to pause. Your productivity and your passion will thank you for it. Chapter 4. Celebrate your wins. Positive reinforcement rocks. Let's dive into something that feels good and is incredibly good for your motivation: positive reinforcement. This is all about acknowledging and rewarding your progress, no matter how small the win might seem. We are often so focused on the next big goal, the next mountain to climb, that we forget to pause and celebrate how far we've already come. But recognizing your accomplishments, even the tiny ones, is like giving your motivation muscle a little boost, making it stronger and more eager for the next challenge. It's about creating a positive feedback loop that trains your brain to associate effort with reward. So how do you put this into practice? It starts with consciously looking for those wins. Did you finally tackle that task you've been dreading? Celebrate it. Did you stick to your schedule for a whole day? Acknowledge it. Finished a challenging project? High-five yourself. The rewards don't have to be extravagant or expensive. It could be allowing yourself an extra 15 minutes to read a book, enjoying your favorite coffee, taking a walk in nature, or simply giving yourself a genuine pat on the back and saying, "Heck yeah, I did that." The important thing is that the reward feels good and meaningful to you. This practice of positive reinforcement does more than just give you a temporary mood lift. It actually helps to rewire your brain, strengthening the neural pathways associated with achievement and motivation. When you consistently acknowledge your efforts and successes, you build self-efficacy, that unshakable belief in your ability to get things done. This creates a powerful upward spiral of motivation. Each celebrated win makes you more likely to tackle the next task with enthusiasm, knowing that your efforts will be recognized and valued, if by no one else, then by the most important person, yourself. So start being your own biggest cheerleader. Chapter 5. Harmony and Hustle, the Work-Life Balance Key. Our final tip, but certainly not the least, is a cornerstone for long-term, sustainable motivation: maintaining a healthy work-life balance. I know when you're passionate about what you do, or when deadlines are looming, it can be incredibly tempting to let work consume everything. But here's the truth. Constantly being on and neglecting other areas of your life is a surefire recipe for burnout, resentment, and a motivation nosedive. True, lasting success and fulfillment come from integrating your work into a rich, well-rounded life, not from letting it overshadow everything else. This isn't about working less, it's about working smarter and living fuller. Achieving this balance starts with setting clear boundaries. This means defining your work hours and, as much as possible, sticking to them. It means learning to say no to commitments that overextend you or don't align with your priorities. And trust me, learning to say no is a superpower. Protect your personal time fiercely. This is when you recharge, connect with loved ones, pursue hobbies, and simply be. When you're constantly available for work, you dilute your focus and your energy, making it harder to be truly present and effective either at work or in your personal life. Clear boundaries are an act of self-respect and a critical investment in your mental and emotional well-being. Finally, make a conscious effort to integrate activities into your life that genuinely recharge and inspire you, completely unrelated to your work. What lights you up outside of your career? Is it spending time in nature, creative pursuits, exercise, volunteering, or quality time with family and friends? Make space for these things. They are not indulgences. They are essential fuel for your soul and, consequently, for your motivation at work. When you feel fulfilled and energized in your personal life, that positive energy inevitably spills over into your professional endeavors, making you more creative, resilient, and yes, more motivated. It's about creating a holistic life where all parts nourish each other. So there you have it, some of my absolute top tips for boosting your work motivation and keeping that inner fire burning bright. From setting those crystal clear goals that give you direction, to creating a workspace that screams productivity, and remembering the incredible power of breaks and positive reinforcement, these strategies are designed to be woven into the fabric of your daily life. And of course, never underestimating the profound impact of a healthy work-life balance is key to playing the long game with passion and purpose. Remember, staying motivated is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you feel on top of the world, and days when you need to dig a little deeper. That's perfectly normal. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid to revisit these tips whenever you need a little boost. Keep these strategies in mind, experiment with what works best for you, and you'll find yourself more driven, more productive, and genuinely more excited about the amazing work you're doing. You've got this. If you found these tips helpful and you're ready to bring more energy and joy into your work, please don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone else who might need a motivational pick-me-up, and definitely subscribe for more inspiring content and actionable advice designed to help you build a business and a life you love. I'm Victoria Wealth, and I can't wait to see you shine.